he has this kind of negative, awkward atmosphere about him. Like I said, I can't really. I don't know if anybody can notice that, if it's just me. But yeah, I see that in him, in Chuck. Another thing is that there's a problem if I cast him as Chuck Norris. Is that, yeah, he has the physicality of Chuck Norris, as a physique. I just don't like his voice. Just doesn't fit the Shao Kahn voice. But if he can alter his voice, which I think he can do, the training, he'll be a very good Shao Kahn. But if he can't do it, then I personally am gonna, if he can't do the voice, then I'm gonna personally do Shao Kahn's voice. I guess what they call like dub over the actor's mouthing, I guess.
I think they call it like a voiceover or something.
What was that?
I think it's referred to as possibly it's referred to as a voiceover.
Yeah, voiceover. I would, if you can't do it, then I'll do the voiceover.
Another thing that you tend to talk about a lot these days is the sound, the music, the soundtrack. Why?
Oh, I like the first. I like the first video game music. Maybe a little bit of second, and a lot of the third. For the movie, I really like the movie. It's a different sound. Yeah, I never heard it before in any other, be it a movie or just music in general. So to me, that's going to be a big challenge. Just like how to reproduce the atmosphere of the first movie with the music, with the soundtrack. That to me is going to be a big challenge, and like that, I don't know. I want it to be kind of seamless. Like you don't know if it's from the first movie or from the second movie or from some other Mortal Kombat. So I wanted something like that, so that you can't really, if you don't know if you just like heard it for the first time, it's like, oh well, isn't that from the first movie? And you find out that it's in the second movie. So that's how I want it.
Yeah, you've been going online, checking out like sounds or whatever, and you said something about using like some of the prior video game music from some of the other games.
Oh yeah, I like this one that was in the first movie. It's called Goal's Chase. It's the music that's playing when right before Goal falls to his death. I like that, and I want that, not that specific arrangement or sound, well maybe a little bit of sound, to be the main in-movie theme, or one of its main themes. I'm thinking of another, like the theme of Mortal Kombat 2 with the orchestra, and kind of like the first movie had a main theme which would come from time to time, but that's not the one I'm talking about. That with the music from when Girl falls to that would possibly be that remix or whatever, the rearrangement, whatever it's going to be. it's going to be like the second theme, which is going to be like the whole like invasion sound or music. Yeah.
So where does the second film start? Story-wise.
Story-wise, it starts. Well, what I have right now, it starts directly where the first movie ended. But no, that's not right. It starts 17 minutes before the end of the first movie. So like, you know, the movie, okay, the first idea, there's two ideas to this. The first idea was that take it maybe 20 something minutes before the end of the film, and you know, that one scene where the doors open, like in the dark tower, in the Black Tower. It's the scene right after you go up that castle, like the exterior of the castle. It's that scene after that scene where it rotates around the Shao Kahn's castle. The other idea was to have the second movie start where the second before, or a couple of seconds before, Liu Kang hits Shang Tsung for the first time. But story-wise, story-wise for Mortal Kombat 2 is going to actually start continuously after the first movie. So it's I think that's the proper way to do part 2.
Why there?
To me, it wasn't really, the movie wasn't really an ending. The ending of the first movie wasn't really an ending. It just cuts off. And I just like, you know, it's like, what's next? So I think that we need to go back to the last fight and work our way up into the world of Mortal Kombat 2. That's the only way, that's the best way I can explain it.
Would you say that, looking back with the whole, you know, what you see and what you get out of, aka the tournament in the first film, it's more of like a kind of like what you would call like in a football game, like the pre-show, and so possibly would you say that you see it as that we haven't actually officially started the actual tournament of Mortal Kombat just yet in the first film?
Not exactly. Mortal Kombat is actually happening in the first film, and the stakes are high, but the thing is that, like, you know, everybody say like Liu Kang, yeah, he's the champion of Mortal Kombat, but as there's a catch. Once you see Mortal Kombat 2, you're gonna find out what that catch is, and there's you know, because I think like this is a sequel, like there's gonna be a lot of twisty, turny narrative. A lot of suspense, a lot of, you know, that, you know, you think something had happened, and later on you find out that, you know, there's another thing that comes and it just destroys your whole logic of the first movie. So it's a much bigger movie visually and story-wise, because you know, like Mortal Kombat, the tournament had